Joining us now is Karl Schilling. He's the Middle Class Millionaire Minute Guy. Karl, welcome back to the program.
Oh, thanks so much, Don. It's great to be with you again today.
Well, we've got a few minutes for you this week. So what's on the agenda this week?
Well, I want to reiterate, what we do with the middle class millionaire plan, and I guess make people aware of why, what it's about. So realistically, over my 44 years being in this industry, I found that there's two things that really are kind of missing. Life insurance is very misunderstood. So that I know right off the bat. And secondly, business. Business startup. I'm not talking major, massive business. I'm just talking about good, solid, bet on yourself kind of business is also kind of misunderstood. So we kind of put this together for a balance so that a middle class person could achieve the financial independence that a wealthy person could by using the same kind of tools. I give you an example, Don. I got one client many, many years. He now owns 11 businesses, and he also has his own, infinite bank. So basically, he's got a huge amount of capital that he's built with capital appreciation with an exit strategy, loves what he does, and he's got a huge amount of tax-free income coming to him when he decides to take income. I wouldn't even call it retirement, because retirement gives you the essence that you're actually going to stop doing something. And I don't see that. There's a lot of changes coming, Don. So that's really what the middle class millionaire plan is based to do. It's based to get people to financial independence, middle class people.
Well, when I was younger, someone in their 60s was an old person, but someone in their 60s today, they're basically just young at heart.
Well, they come from the best, let's face it, they come from one of the great generations. The generation that everything revolved around the baby boomer. I mean, it was like the big, you see the pig go through the snake. I mean, they did everything, and now they're at the point where they're looking to take back, or distribute, and there's not enough available to them. But I think people are scared of this term entrepreneur, but entrepreneur just means, in French, it just meant to undertake. That's all it is. You don't have to be special to be an entrepreneur. It's just an undertaking. So what we try to do educationally, Don, is to help people understand they've got the retirement plan, they've saved all this time, get away from that government partnership. That's a bad, bad partnership. Take your money, build your own business, keep your occupation, build your own business. There's so many franchises and little things, Don. There's so many things that we've got that people could do. They can pick and choose what really suits them. Lastly, what I'd like to say is that because of the changes that are coming, Don, the retail side, opening a retail store is going to become, I mean, that's just not even a thought. Digitally, people are shopping digitally more and more. That's going to become a big thing. But there's still so many services, Don, that have to be done live, person to person. And those little businesses where person to person, those little businesses are have the opportunity to grow 50 to 100% a year. Those are great businesses to get involved in for the people who have the right mental attitude and the right abilities to do it.
Well, you mentioned your friend who loves what he does, and I've always said, and this is an old saying, but if you find something you love, make a business out of it, you'll never work a day in your life.
Absolutely. And the beauty of business, Don, is that it creates tax advantaged income because it's all about increasing income. It creates capital appreciation, and it creates an exit strategy. And when they blend it with the plan for the life insurance, it creates liquidity, it creates tax-free income, and it creates generational wealth. So that's the two pieces, Don. That's the middle class millionaire plan. Increase the income, and then build a business and build an infinite bank. And that's what really comes together to make you financially independent.
If people want to know more about it, Karl, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can call me at 321-947-3220. And certainly they can go out to our website, theadvocacynet.com, and get the book. The book is free. I always suggest to read the book. People hate reading. It's a short book, but it's got a lot of meat in it. So I get the book, theadvocacynet.com.
It's a short book. It's a free book. What more could you ask for?
That's it. That's it.
The Middle Class Millionaire Minute Guy, Karl Schilling, thanks so much for your input. Happy holidays.
You too, Don. Thanks. And everybody have a happy holiday.